New phrase, people are talking about shot diet. Well, they put their shot diet on Ozempic because they started to go inside.
They did.
Instead of just settling for clanking threes.
Oh, they're thinking about their shots. Got to win this jump ball. You're looking for two Warriors together. Can you box them out around the circle?
So the question is,
they're saying who was
Butler or Pajemski tied up Patrick Williams? That's the question.
I think it was Pajemski at the end. Butler was in it initially, and then Pajemski came in later. Can you finish the quarter well? That was the other issue.
I'm looking for that relocate. And Curry, one more time. How about a four-point play? The three down and a free throw coming.
And scary hours now. Much of that in this game.
Moody tipped the missed free throw. Gets the Warriors an extra opportunity here. Jimmy inside, and Steph finding him perfectly.
Again, you can exploit this
game. Shot clock at 3. Steph on Giddey, sidestep three. Got it! He turned around and still had to go down.
Ghosted.
That was awesome.
He looked right at us. Ghosted him like crazy. Leg out. You're on the island with Steph. It's the last place you want to be. Patrick Williams came over to help Giddey, to no avail, ghosting people, screaming after.
Amazing.
Don't sag off of that, man.
5-point game. Steph in, out, up, and good again. Another three, and he's got 29.
Putting on a show here in Chicago.
Did you want the Warriors leading by 4?
No. Well, listen, I didn't want
trailing by 4.
I didn't want them to stop at 4. That's the main thing. This Threes. Yeah, he had some heat checks in there. And
Steph
you're good
shooting
with those.
Threes is fine.
I know, but it just in terms of him understanding what the game needs. Like, you're okay with him shooting any shot he wants, shooting threes, but even he was sometimes going inside and not letting the defender off the hook at times.
The nice thing for the Warriors is, even if it's a common foul, it's 2 free throws.
Yeah.
You know, the take foul, you'd have the free throws.
You knew they were going to fight.
Pajemski didn't settle for that 3. Cycle back to the hottest guy. Curry's got a 3. Steph's got 34.
This dude
was Steph sitting. Steve Kerr said Jimmy Butler will play those non-Steph minutes. And he's kind of the de facto point guard, playing with Pajemski, who's always better with a ball handler. And that pass from Draymond to Butler, laid in and drawing the foul.
I told you he could keep doing that, and Draymond's always going to be looking for him. Just push your man up. Use your physicality, the physical tools you have. Use those arms. Kevin Huerter can't hold him in there.
Just you say push someone up, what does that mean?
Yeah, just push him up. Just get position. Like, give your teammate.
Forget Draymond Green's been a defensive player of the year. Butler to the line again. He flips it in. This will be free throw 13 for Jimmy Butler.
Look at him looking around. Look at him pointing at Steph. They love him already. Of course. It's the right decision. Go ahead and drive. Your teammate's kind of in trouble there. Bail him out after you kind of shift to the right. Just drive before they can really know what's going on. No one's in position to cut you off. He never kind of consistent throughout the whole game.
Jimmy Butler always kind of assessing things, setting up Steph for the layup.
Cutting off drives, especially when you drive baseline and you get one guy going one way. If you're Steph, just come off there a little faster than you thought you were going to. Drive baseline, then you get the reaction to the drive. You cut, and the defender loses side.
At Warriors.com or 888-GSW-HOOP. Now, this is after the game, so 12:30 game, and then after. And it's really, there's some symmetry to it. The Warriors have 7 championships as a franchise. That'll be the 7th jersey retired. So Steve going to use a timeout in between free throws with the Warrior lead at 15.
Steph for a second.
Holiday first rocket in double figures. He has 10. Draymond to Butler out of the corner. And Jimmy Butler, his first 3 as a Warrior. So this is the biggest lead of the night for the Dubs right now.
Excellent. Stellar.
3 blocks for Moses. Sidestep, Steph 3, got it home. Curry's got 20. And the lead at 21.
That's your biggest lead of the night.
Skill.
Well, that's versatility. They set a ball screen for him and let him be the ball handler. Draymond goes under and meets him on the other side, but now he has great position.
Draymond back to Jimmy Butler. How about that?
Well, you have to make Holiday pay and expose him down there if he's going to try to guard Jimmy Butler. Just came back in from out of bounds, right under the basket.
Anything coming down the stretch to go 3-3 on the trip. 12 minutes to decide it.
Right back in the middle and see what he can do. In the middle of that zone, he gets matched up against, a lot of times he'll be matched up against Bobby Portis, and that's a matchup that he can exploit.
Backdoor cut, Butler finding Draymond. That chemistry hasn't taken long to evolve here.
Well, that's what Jimmy is. He's a playmaker. He turns in, I'm running somebody at Steph. I'm not going to allow him to play at the top of the key and do whatever he wants to do.
Lillard's complaining to the referee. Curry over to Butler. Butler down low to the wide open Draymond Green. They found that backdoor cut several times here in the first quarter, in the first half. Lillard at the buzzer, no good. So a fun first half that got a bit sloppy.
Ball out rebounding us guys in this first half, 27 to 16. So look for better rebound in the second half.
Interesting, the Warriors did make a change. Stephen Curry. Lillard, he's up to 27.
That's the definition of taking a bucket right there. Big body style. You don't see many guards bumping bigs out the way to take buckets inside, but that's exactly what happened.
Butler to post. Quentin Post, known for his three-point game, and that's Butler's 6th assist of the night. He keeps on finding those backdoor cutters. Play all 12 minutes in the third quarter on Saturday, and now he doesn't have to do that because of this guy, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you're right on point, partner. Jimmy likes to be in the post. We've already talked about their opposite.
Back-to-back games, beating Chicago soundly on Saturday, and coming up with a 14-point win here, getting 38 from Stephen Curry, and Jimmy Butler scores 20, including 12 of 15 from the free throw line.
Jeff Green on Steph Curry. Shot clock down to 7. Draymond on a relocate. Steph on a sidestep 3. Got it! Curry's got 27.
He just schooled the old head, Jeff Green.
So 3:20 left. You go 500 on the road trip. Do you finish the break? Mondale, the St. Mary's product, the Australian, now at 9 off the bench. Jimmy Butler on an elite young defender. Deshaun Tate and Amen Thompson, and Butler, give and go. Oldest playing basketball.
Oh, that's perfect. And 2 defenders went with Steph, including Jimmy Butler's man, and Draymond is always privy to it. Ime Udoka trying to rely on a lot of the bench. Warriors are saying we have more experience. We should win this game.
All 4 meetings against the Rockets have come down to crunch time. Most disappointing loss of the year was here already. Jimmy Butler's getting himself to the line.
Perfect. See if you can test Williams. He's new to this. Jimmy Butler is a tough cover. Rip it through quick first step. Look at Draymond, just vision on Jimmy Butler cutting as his defender stayed up with the shooter, the greatest that's ever lived, Stephen Curry. Then rip it through, go baseline. You have the step. He's not able to control himself, just jump back into him. See that subtle jump backwards? Jimmy Butler is always doing that.
Allen Houston was the first in the last 2 minutes. Warriors will be in the bonus at the next whistle. Draymond 3. Oh, he made it! Draymond Green, just enough to get over the front rim. What a big bucket!
And he hit him with the boom.
Holiday belief. If they had taken the lead, the Warriors would, and that was it. It was holding them off.
Man, the Warriors are so mentally strong. They're so competitive. The 3 veterans that wanted to play tonight set the tone like this is all business, no excuses. Yeah, our legs feel like jello, but we have a lot of heart, and we got to show it tonight, especially after that tough loss last night. Stephen Curry did his thing. Big shot after big shot.
Looney made Levine pick it up, and Butler, what a beautiful steal. Jimmy Butler, and just handed off to Podziemski for the layup.
Butler is always going to make the right play there and not turn it over, but they just double-teamed him.
39% shooting. Points off turnovers, 10-0 Warriors with a 3-point lead after the first 12 minutes. Because now it's not a surprise when Moses continues to get these double-figure nights, now 14 of the last 16 games. Quentin Post for three. And Butler with the delivery.
That's all Jimmy Butler creating that. These non-step minutes, they're going to let Jimmy kind of facilitate at times.
Regardless of new players being acquired.
Listen, Valanciunas is new here, but he gets right into it.
And this is one of the best buildings in the league. The Kings home crowd is special. And Jimmy Butler is fouled.
You got Ellis down low.
Jimmy Butler on Levine, drop it into Looney. My goodness,
So good.
Jimmy Butler, what a creative assist.
Yeah. Without stepping the game, it's time for him to start regulating. Just taking his time, like let them make mistakes. Again, reject the screen. And you're able to get inside, force Looney's defender to help dish it.
Shot clock at 7. Looking for Butler on the side. Shot clock at 3. He knows it. Has to launch the jumper right through.
He loves that mid-range.
He's got 11. All five starters in double figures for the Kings, but they've been chasing the Warriors all night.
Just trying to run through the tape. Just want this clock to keep ticking.
Butler and DeRozan, what a fun matchup. Shot clock at 2. Corner 3 is good! Mr. Curry!
Listen, Steph does not need much time. He's pointing at Jimmy Butler, smiling afterwards. Lightning quick release.
And you can pass, and you get to throw to Steph Curry. Keegan Murray out of the corner answers with the 3 of his own.
They're saying there's a lot of assists to be had.
The bench advantage that you talked about in the first quarter, Kay, 37-14 favoring the Warriors.
Yeah.
And the Kings starters are great. They're all in double figures, but Curry is fouled off the ball.
Man, everybody's gotten in on the act. You talk about the creation from Jimmy Butler. And look at Steph ghosting him again.
Home alone.
Oh my goodness, home alone
That's
3.
the
Home alone. I say that's the I'm an alien. I can't believe I'm able to do this on the regular. First game, Kings team. They were anxious to make sure they did out. They turned over there.
Lob, Malik Monk was ready. Step for the shot clock at 5. Step back 3, and he's already running back. Isaiah Crawford, the undrafted rookie out of Louisiana Tech. Steph Curry, 7. Here comes Pat Spencer, Quentin Post, Guy Santos,
Kevin Knox.
Davis, and Kevin Knox
Yes.
signed to a 10-day deal.
Yes.
And his Warrior debut.
Get a little time. You don't have a ton of time left in this one, but you're just trying to show Coach Kerr something. You get a chance here.
And also, Kevin Knox is 25 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, so this is a former #1 pick, and
Wonderful first game after All-Star break. They came out sharp. 27-game sprint. Okay, you got 26 games after this. This one kind of set the tone, gets you kind of excited. All-around team win.